to do a fall prevention exercise. Just to be sure, we're going with the name of the YouTube video. Here we go, everybody. You're going to see that little message saying got it. And you're going to know that we are live streaming now onto YouTube. There it is. Got it. I got the double voices going on. Got to mute myself over there. Bring myself over here. Move my eyes around a lot. You know, everybody, if you're on the TrueFit Adaptive Fitness app, if you were been on there this morning, you would have seen that we have 4 new yoga videos from Coach Emily. And one of them is doing eye yoga. One of them is doing face yoga. And then there's a couple other yoga poses on there. So get on that app and check it out. And hopefully, everybody, let's cross our fingers. Hopefully, Coach Emily's going to be able to join us today. It's the holidays, and you know, a lot of people are moving around. And hopefully, we'll get a little bit of meditation Monday on our day. But we got some great folks here. We got Tracy and her team in the house. Hey, Tracy. We got Carl and Evan. We got Sophie. We got Nick. We got a lot of folks. We got Karen. We got Carrie. We got I'm gonna set you up, Sophie, as a co-host here too. We got Ben. We got a great team on here, and you can see more and more people are joining in. So while they're joining in, I'll tell our quick story. I'll shorten it up. We were bowling on Saturday. We had Nick was there. We had a whole great group of folks, and our buddy Austin from All Wheels Access was there, and we were using the roller to help him with the ball with drop. And I saw him moving things around with his hands and using his arms, and I'm like, you know, Austin, you've been working out. You're a real strong guy. How about today? Let's take it to the next level. Let's get rid of the ramp. Let's work on holding on to that bowling ball and giving it a roll and doing all the moves like I knew he could. And I think he believed that he could too, but it wasn't until we kind of talked about it and said, look, we're not in a big rush. Let's take our time. And if anything, even if we don't get any strikes today, graduating from using the roller to doing your own roll, well, that's a big deal. And Austin said, all right, I'm going to try it out. He figured everything out, and he actually got that ball rolling, and he got so happy. He's never going to have to use the ramps again. He was real excited about that. And he also got a real good confidence boost for his exercise, for his fitness. Nick, I know you did too. When Nick was there at the bowling alley and we were using our exercises to get that ball down the lane, we had to work on our squats. We had to work on our arm swings. We had to work on pressure. Everybody remembers holding pressure. We had to work on power, throwing, moving something away from our body fast. That's power. It was incredible, everyone. And again, from just a good time bowling to get all that fitness out of it. We got some more folks joining when the seniors get in here. We got some seniors joining us right now. Who are we going to do with that breathing motto? Who's it going to be? Me, you, him, her, this guy?
Then I think Nick has the same.
Let's do it. All right, everybody. Have a sip of water if you need it. I'm going to have a sip. All right, everybody. We got Nick, the bowler. Nick, how did you feel using your exercises to help you with bowl? Did you feel like it helped?
Yeah, I feel sore.
You feel sore?
Yeah.
That's awesome, man. That is great. And we got Chris joining in right now. Let's get Chris in here. Go ahead and get that bag balanced on your head. Give us a countdown. Everybody look at Nick. Nick, remember, you can't be moving around. Once you get it on there, it's there. You got to lock it in. You got to lock your muscles in. Go ahead and give us a countdown.
5, 30, 21, and breathe in the dirt. Breathe out the bed. Breathe in the feet. And breathe out the cat. Breathe in your bed. And breathe out the wood. And breathe in my bowel. Throughout every month, December, my day, foot.
And he got it, everybody. Give Nick a big round of applause. He's been working on that all month, everybody. Oh, my gosh. Nick, that was incredible. Nick, how did that feel right there? How did that feel? It felt thumbs up good? That double 2 thumbs up? Nick, now did you have to tell me this in your own mind? Did you have to think about staying focused? Let's get you unmuted so we can hear the answer to this question.
Yes, I do.
And then you got focused and then you continued on with the breathing motto.
Yeah, like this.
Nick, that's incredible.
And
Everybody
then,
remember, Nick's been working on this for a long time. It's not an easy exercise to get that sandbag to balance on his head. Not only was he trying to get it to balance, but he was trying to work on doing that with the breathing motto. Look at this guy now. It's no problem for him at all. Nick, do you feel pretty confident in putting that sandbag up there for balance?
oh yeah.
That's what we're talking about, everybody, is that confidence. If that only took 1 month for Nick to develop that type of confidence, imagine what kind of confidence you could develop in 1 month. Or maybe even, like we talked about with Austin, maybe in just 10 minutes, where we went from the bowling alley using the roller to then actually rolling the ball. That only took about 10 minutes. And now his confidence is on a new level. When Austin goes to bowl again, when Nick goes to do a workout with Byron and he sees that sandbag coming up on the head, he's going to be confidently thinking, this is no problem. And you know what that's going to do for him? It's going to actually make him do a better job of doing the exercise. And you're going to see Nick's going to get better and better and better at that, because at this point now, he's moving on from a point of confidence, whereas before we were trying to move forward with uncertainty. And that's tough. It's tough when you put the bag up there if you think it's going to fall. But now Nick puts the bag up there and he thinks it's going to stay. And that is going to make it stay up there. Let's get our head moving around a little bit, though. We got to make sure we're warming up our head and neck. So I got a tag on the back. I'm going to show that's what I'm doing here. All right. So with what Nick was doing was going for a steady, strong neck. You can see Nick wasn't moving much. Who else was like me and we were also kind of frozen? Did anybody else just do your breathing motto where you were kind of like Nick, where we weren't really moving, even though there was nothing on our heads? We were sympathizing with him and we actually were not moving to follow along. But let's think about, again, let's do that. Let's do a firm, strong neck. So we're going to go tall neck. We're going to get our head in a good position. And I want you just to kind of make your neck real strong. And then we're going to take a nice deep breath. We're going to inhale. We're going to exhale. And then let's go ahead and we're going to start moving it around. We're going to go side to side to start. So we're going to go strong neck. We're going to keep it nice and strong. Think about your neck and think about those muscles as if somebody's going to push on your head and they aren't going to bend at your neck. And then take a deep breath. Relax. And then we're going to go over to one side. Nice. Let's hold it over here on this right side. Let's take a deep breath. And then we're going to exhale and move our head. Now we're over on the other side. So again, you can breathe in through your nose too. We're going to, and then moving over. Breathing in. Move it over. Now you're doing two things at once. And one more. Going over. All right, now let's just do the one thing. Let's just go with the neck movement. And let's go right to left about 5 times. Don't worry about the breathing. Just going right to left. Nice and relaxed. Maybe 6 times. All right, remember, when we're working on something like holding our breath or holding our balance, that's going to take part of our mind. It's going to take part of our nervous system to make sure that we're doing those processes. And we can only do a few things at once. We generally can't do more than really one thing at a time. We can do 2 things if one of them becomes a pattern. And you can maybe do 3 things if 2 of them are patterns and one of them is like the others. It's tough though, everybody. And we've all recognized that with the pat the head, rub the belly. That's one way that people try to show you that it's tough. You're going to end up patting your head and patting your belly, or rubbing your head and rubbing your belly, because it's hard to concentrate on the 2 different things and send out that kind of instruction to your body. Let's try it again with our neck. Let's go with the up and down. So first, let's go with the strong neck. I'm going to stand kind of this way so you can see it going down. I'm going to breathe in, and then I'm going to bring my head down. And when I exhale, and then I'm going to breathe in, and I'm going to exhale, and I'm going to bring it up. And we're going to do that a couple of times. Let's breathe in. Exhale, bring it down. Oh, I did a really good job on this one. Let's breathe in. Exhale, we're going to bring it up. Do it again. Breathe in. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, let's breathe in. Exhale, bring it up. Nice. So again, we're moving with our breath. We're maybe moving a little slower than kind of normal speed. Let's go ahead and move some up and downs at just our normal speed. Go ahead and get your neck into position. And remember, when we're moving our head down, it's not a neck tilt, it's a head tilt. And this is where the axis of your head is. All right. And so you're going to tilt your head right here, right behind your ears. So we're going to go down and then up and just go at your regular speed, just whatever feels good to you. You can hear those vocal cords get kind of smushed up right there. Down and up. Let's go one more time. And then one more time up. Nice. Good job, everybody. And again, you're going to feel a big difference in that. When we weren't moving with the breath or concentrating on the breath, it makes a big difference. Let's go ahead and go giraffe head, turtleneck. Let's do it with a breath. So let's get our head nice and solid. Strong neck. We're going to breathe in. And then we're going to go out with the giraffe neck. And let's breathe in and we'll go back to the turtleneck. Bring it back. There we go. We got it back. And you know it's back because my voice has changed. If I try to talk normally, this isn't talking. And let's go breathe in. Out with the giraffe neck. Reach it out there. Reach it out. Keep the shoulders back. And then we're going to breathe in one more time for the turtleneck. Bringing it back. As we breathe out. So we're breathing out, moving our head back. A lot of concentration. 3, 2, 1. And relax. Nice job, everybody. We're going to go now giraffe head turtleneck at our natural speed. And let's feel, again, we don't have to go with the breath. We're just going to move on our own. So let's go. Giraffe neck. Turtle head. Giraffe neck. Oh, like turtleneck. It's turtleneck season, right? It's fall. Oh, let's put up fall background. Let's go giraffe neck. Like I'm looking out of the technology. Turtleneck, because like I'm getting away like my computer. I'm too close to the computer, so I got to move back. Let's go giraffe neck. Like I'm looking for my background. And turtleneck. And oh, look at this, everybody. One more time. Here we go. Giraffe neck. Hold it out. And turtleneck. Woo. Now, everybody, I don't know if you feel the same way as me, but especially on that giraffe neck, turtleneck, I feel like my neck is like warmed up. Like I'm really engaged with it. And, you know, I don't always feel that way. We don't feel that way about our neck, but I do right now. And it's because of, again, not just the thoughtfulness of the movements, but the breathing and trying to match our pattern, kind of matching our pattern of our breath with our movement. Again, that's taken a lot from our mind. Let's do one more for the head and neck. Let's go for the ear lift. Thank you, Karen. I like it. Let's try to pretend like there's some little creature up here in these trees, and we're trying to get a listen. Now, it looks like I'm tilting my head, but remember, it's not as much of a head tilt as it is your ear going up. Remember, when we go to the middle, maybe we'll do a little loosen up with the shoulders and then go up with the other side. And I just got a little nice little relief feeling right there. And sometimes you might get that. You might feel a little bit of relief. Let's go ahead and do it again. Our neck, remember, it's holding up our head this whole time. And so we want to make sure that these muscles, that if there's any kind of compression, that we're balancing that out with some decompression, some extension from the neck. Let's go one more time. Here we go. Nice job, Ben. Ben's getting in it. We got the ear going up, the shoulders going down. I'm feeling a stretch right through here. That's where you're going to be feeling this too. You might even feel something in the armpit. That's okay. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Let's have a sip of water. Let's get on into the shoulders. Nick, you know what kind of trees these are? I don't know either. I think they could be aspen. They're not aspen. Maybe they're aspen trees. Maybe they're maple seed. Who knows what kind of tree this might be? Is it a birch? Is that what it is? I think it's a birch, but I'm not sure. Somebody would know from the leaves, but looking at the white trunk. Oh, I like that idea, Karen. Karen's got a great idea. I like that. Ooh, we will. We're gonna work that into it. I think maybe it's a birch. Maybe it's a I don't know. Maybe it's something my mom knows. I don't know. Remember when you don't know? It is birch. Ah, I got it. Yes, nice. I know my trees. Remember when you don't know something though, you were gonna bring those shoulders up and do that shoulder shrug. Let's go ahead and do our 5-second hold. Let's go 5 seconds up, 5 seconds down, 5 seconds with an armpit squeeze. And then just to kind of play around with it today, let's do 5 seconds of an arm lift. So we will get the deltoids involved on one of those. So here we go, everybody. We're going to go 5, 5, 5, and 5. All right, 4 times. Here we go. We're going to go up. We're going to hold them up. So you're just going to hold them up. This is kind of like it's going to feel a little funky, but that's okay. Hold them up. 3, 2, 1. Let's go down. 5. So we're holding down. 4, 3, but we're not squeezing. We're just like pushing down. 2 and 1. Let's go ahead and squeeze our armpits now. There you go, Bernie. Nice job. Give it a squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then let's just bring our arms up. This should be pretty easy. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, remember, I say it should be pretty easy because all the muscles that are around our shoulders that we want to use for lifting, we're loading them up. We're kind of getting them ready ahead of time. So imagine having a team and having them do a little bit of practice before the game, or showing up to the game and they're cold and they're drinking, unhealthy sodas or something. And you're like, hey, come on and play. They might not be good. But if you give them a few minutes to get kind of dialed in, then they're going to be really good when you go for the move. So, hey, everybody, give a wave to Caitlin. Caitlin's in the house. Hi, Caitlin. Let's go ahead, Caitlin. We're doing our shoulders. We're going up. We're going to hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to go down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to go squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then we're going to go with the elbow lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Let's go one more time. Here we go. Bringing them up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 with the ears to elbow. Going down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then squeezing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then a lift up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. That last one we did was all because in my own world, I felt like that felt really good. I want to do it one more time. Even though my mind was kind of like, let's go ahead and wrap it up. My body was like, let's do it again. It's feeling good. And I'm feeling, again, these muscles, they're waking up. Let's have a sip of water, everybody, and we're going to move to the middle of our back. So having a sip of water. Our next exercise is going to be Carrie's bear hug. Now, Carrie's bear hug is a great exercise for 2 reasons. One of them is it gets your rhomboids and it gets your shoulder blades moving around. The second reason is it gets you good at hugs. And a hug is one of the greatest things as a human that we can do, is to give somebody a good hug. That is, it's very, very special. And it's kind of rare more nowadays than it used to be. So let's practice our hugs. Let's go ahead. We're going to bring our arms up like we just had them. So we got our arms up. You could do it with your arms down. We just had a water break. Bernie, did you have water? Well, you were typing, we were drinking water. Go ahead, Bernie, get some water while you got a chance. Go ahead. All right. Bernie's having her water break. We just had a water break. Now we're going into Carrie's bear hug. So we're going to bring the shoulder blades. We're going to bring the elbows back. So it's not just about the elbows going back. Also try to bring those shoulder blades back. And you're going to feel them kind of pinch behind your back there. That's a good feeling. So let's bring them back. Go 1. And then going across is 2. And then we're going to do a side-to-side rocking for 3. Nice. So we're going to go back 1, 2. And then we'll go 1, 2, 3. We're just kind of moving our body side to side, bringing them back. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Bringing it back. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Nice job, everybody. Let's go 2 more. Back, across. 1, 2, 3. One more time. Bring it back. The bringing it back is going to help with bringing it across. It's like loading up the team. 2, 3. Let's go for one more. One more. Here we go. Bringing it back, bringing it across. 1, 2, 3. All right. Now we did get our rhomboids kind of going. We got our neck. We got our shoulders moving a little bit. But let's do something for our arms, kind of getting our shoulders involved too. And I had an idea, but you know what? I think we're going to go with Karen's idea. So what we're going to look at doing here is we're going to do some raking. And so with the rake, we're going to pretend that we're holding a rake with 2 hands. All right, so we're going to have 2 hands on the rake. We're going to be reaching out. We're going to be moving the rake down onto the ground, and then we're going to be pulling it back. So we're going to lift, reach, down, pull. Lift, reach, down, pull. You got it. There you go. Lift with 2 hands, reach out with 2 hands, drop it down and pull. Lift, reach, down, and pull. And then if you start to get into a pattern, you can kind of reach it out and you can kind of just rake, and then you can kind of start moving around. And what we're going to do is we're going to rake into a pile. So if you're able to move around, go ahead and move around. If you're in one spot right now, try to rake everything to where you are. So reach around in different directions and try to rake it in. So I'm going to rake over here. I'm going to bring it in. Rake out here. I'm going to bring it in. Maybe rake out in front of my body and then pull it in. And you can switch arms too. You can switch arms for the top arm and the bottom arm. Let's rake it all into a great big pile. Oh my gosh, Karen, it totally looks like I'm raking. I wish I had a rake I could go get right now. All I have is a barbell. That'd be a big rake. That'd be a heavy rake. Let's keep raking it. Let's go for 10 more rakings. 10, 9, get it all in. 8, we're building a pile, big pile of leaves. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2. So remember, arms go out and then arms pull in. 1. All right, now let's throw our rake off to the side. All right, now we have a huge pile of leaves around us. And there's only 2 things you can do with a huge pile of leaves. One of them is you can pack them up and put them in maybe the green bin. The other one is you can throw them in the air and you can make a big mess. I think we should do both. So what we're going to do is we're going to pretend that we're going to reach down and grab a pile of leaves. We're going to lift it up and we're going to drop it into a green waste can that's on our left side. On our right side, we're going to pick them up and we're going to throw them up into the air. So you saw the difference. Let's see it again. So I'm going to squat down. All right, get down low. We're going to kind of wrangle up the leaves. We got our leaves in the arm. We're going to lift them up, put them in the bin. Get down low. We got to rustle them up all together. Get them up, pick them up again with these. Throw them in the air. Nice. All right, let's go down low. Scoop them all up, pick them up, set them in the bin. Get down low, scoop them all up, pick them all up. It's like a ball of energy. Throw them in the air. Let's go 2 more. Here we go. Get down low, scoop them up. Reach far out, reach far and wide. Kind of scoop them all in. Scoop the leaves in, push them in, get them into a nice pile, and then lift them up, and then we set them in the trash can. All right, same thing with the next set. Scoop them all up. Scoop all these leaves up over here. Scoop them in. Reach it out with your arm. Don't worry. There's no bugs. There's no spiders in these leaves. You scoop them all together, pick them up, and then we're just going to toss them up into the air. Now we got to rake them up again. All right, now we're raking. All right, now let's scoop them up. Here we go. Scoop them up. Scoop all the leaves. Get them all together. And we'll put these in the recycling bin. All right, everybody, let's have a sip of water. Karen, that was a great idea. Everybody, go ahead and feel it. Check it. Check your heart rate. You might have got a little bit of an increased heart rate out of that. We're just kind of moving around. Again, when we start to do that, we're starting to now get our cardiovascular system involved with our exercises. And it doesn't always mean you have to be moving fast. It could be that you're just moving in a way that's using a lot of muscles. And those muscles, they're going to need something to keep moving. What is that? What do you think that is they need? I won't answer it. I'll let you tell me. When you're moving around, what do your muscles need? And you could give it to them real easy. What do they need to be able to continue moving around? What is it? Is it sugar? No, it's not sugar. What is it? I don't know. Maybe you do. All right, everybody. So we got our neck, our shoulders. We were using our arms there. Remember, for the raking, that's like, again, using our biceps and our triceps. So the biceps were helping to pull it in. The triceps, when you're reaching out and you're reaching out with that rake, again, that would have been the triceps helping to extend the arms out. Let's do a little bit of extension and flexion at the elbows. So let's just work on bringing our arms up, out, and in. Let's just do 10 bicep curls. So you can do these with no weight, or you can do these with weight. Now, when you do the opposite of a bicep curl, you're doing a tricep extension. And so just by going up and down and trying to lengthen your arm, you're going to get that tricep involved. The bicep's going to shorten the arm. The tricep's going to lengthen the arm. All right. If we have some tightness in our biceps and our triceps, sometimes just doing a little bit of movement can kind of help to get things going. And you'll notice that after you've done a few, that you're getting a little more range of motion out of it. Another one for our triceps would be the overhead press. So if you can, there you go, Bernie. Nice job. Try to reach up as if you're kind of reaching up towards the ceiling. And believe it or not, everybody, I'm actually touching my ceiling right now. My hands are on the ceiling. That's either how tall I am or it's how small my house is. Which one do you think it is? Small house. I know. It is a small house, and I can reach. I could probably touch the ceiling with my elbow if I tried. What would that be like, everybody? Let's try that out. What if we tried to reach up and tried to touch the ceiling with our elbow? Now it's different, doesn't it? It's totally different. And what are you starting to get now? Starting to get some of those obliques. So try it out. Try with one elbow. Just try to get it up as high as you can. Then maybe switch over to the other side and get that elbow up. If you think about the elbow going up, you're going to feel a lot of muscles here getting active. Let's try it again on one side. Elbow, high elbow. This is a high. I'm feeling it in my core. A super high elbow. Now let's just go for the overhead reach again. Wow, what a difference. We're not having to use much of our core at all, except for stabilizing. So isn't that neat, everybody? The same move, elbow going up or elbow going up, has two totally different effects on our body. And again, it's kind of a neat way that we can train ourselves to become stronger and to get more muscles involved when we're trying to make movements. Let's have a sip of water. Let's go to our core a little bit here. All right. Y'all want to hear something funny? So just a moment. I don't know if you might not think it's funny, but a moment ago, my door is closed and there's a screen door. And the cat tried to jump through the screen, but the door was closed. And so it bumped his noggin right on the door as I could hear it. It kind of was funny. I was like, what was that? But then I realized this is the cat trying to get in the house and it can't. All right, for our core, let's go ahead and let's do a combo. Let's actually do a big combo because I want to do the coffee pot, the teapot, all that moves. But also I like doing the abdominal squeeze. So let's do an abdominal squeeze. Then we're going to do an inhale, exhale, and then we're going to do our 4 moves. So let's go ahead. We're going to squeeze hold for 5 seconds. And you can stand up with this or you can sit down with this one. If we're sitting or we're not going to plank, we're going to maybe bring our elbows up for our squeeze. Let's get ready for 5 seconds, and then we'll go into our 4 moves. So overhead, across the chest, off to the side, and then down to the ground. All right, so here we go. It's our fall prevention to match with the fall theme. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, and let's squeeze your core. Just give it a squeeze. Squeeze maybe 30%, maybe 40%, maybe 50%, and then lock it in there. Hold it right there at 50. Keep it going. 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Exhale. Teapot, hold it, and then twist reach, and then coffee pot, and then the ground touch. Look at that, totally disappear. Let's go to the other side. Teapot going over the head. Remember, you can teapot and keep your body still, or you can move your body and kind of bend like we do in the coffee pot. I like them both. And squeeze it. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. Breathe out. And then this is the other teacup where I'm leaning over And then the twist reach where I'm twisting all the way. A coffee pot to the side, and then a ground touch. Going to the other side here. Let's go overhead. Teapot. Twist reach. Coffee pot and a ground touch. Let's go one more time. Here we go, everybody. Last round, and we're going to squeeze 4, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. You can do it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. Breathe in, breathe out. And here we go. Teacup. This is the teacup where I'm just going with my arm. Teacup with the arm. Twist reach again, mostly kind of arm there. Coffee pot. Now we're getting those obliques involved. And then the ground touch, we're going to get everything involved with touching the ground. Here we go. Last time we're going overhead. Across the chest. Off to the side. And now down to the ground. I thought about staying down there for a minute. That would have been funny. I was just going to disappear on y'all. But I'm back. All right, let's have a sip of water, everybody. Let's keep this party going. We're cruising along. And like I said, we may or may not, I'm not sure because it is holiday season, have Coach Emily joining us for a little meditation Monday. If she's not able to make it, that's okay. Because remember, on the app, just this morning, we added 4 new exercises. They're yoga exercises. So 4 yoga exercises. And one of them is eye yoga. One of them is face yoga. You can do face yoga with Coach Emily. If she doesn't make it on today, we'll do some face yoga today. I'll do it because it's fun. And it makes me look like I'm doing funny, silly faces. And that's actually a lot of fun. And so if you're having fun, you're having a good exercise, right? That's what some people say. What's the best exercise? You can say the one that's the most fun. Let's drink that water. Good job, Bernie, always keeping us on water. Keeping us on the water check. All right, let's go ahead and think about just now with doing our hands and our feet. Remember, you can do interchangeably with these. When we're doing with our hands, you can do with our feet. If I'm wiggling my fingers, I might also be wiggling my toes, right? Wiggle those toes. In the toe wiggling, it's a lot different from wiggling the fingers. You know, you might find that you're a lot better at wiggling the fingers, but you might find that you're actually a lot better at wiggling your toes. You might actually be able to do a lot of things using your toes. Do you know most people can use their toes for quite a few things, but we don't because we use our fingers for them. But not everybody. I've met quite a few people and they actually use their feet as their hands. So all the things that you and me would be doing with our hands, they're doing them with their feet and they are very, very good at it. Let's go ahead and now let's go for the fist. So we're going to go to the fist. We're not wiggling. And for my toes, I'm kind of curling my toes, in. And now when I open up, same thing with my toes. I'm opening my toes up and I'm trying to make my toes as wide as they can. And then I'm going to bring them back in, squeeze and extend, squeeze and extend. And one more, squeeze and extend. Nice. Now remember, we did talk about how we can't actually push our toes together though. Isn't that interesting? So try, you can think about it if you want to. Try to actually have 2 of your toes push into each other and apply pressure. Good luck. But with our hands have a little bit of a different design, and that enables us to grip on things more. It allows our hand to flex over here too. And again, we can squeeze and apply pressure. So let's do a little bit of applying pressure. Let's go and apply pressure now with our hands against each other. And you can see I kind of relax and I switch positions. You can also do it like a martial arts where you do a fist and a hand and you just kind of push one into the other and then maybe switch and then push one into the other. Are you feeling other muscles firing up? I know I am. I'm feeling muscles all through my shoulders, all into my core. Let's go one more time. Martial arts push. Nice job, baby. One more time. Palm to palm push. Applying pressure. Nice job. Applying pressure. And now let's go ahead and just kind of relax and let's work on some up and down in the wrist. You can also move your ankle up and down. Right now I'm doing it. I'm balancing on one foot and my right foot is going up and down. I can also go side to side. Again, a little more difficult with the foot but not impossible. The foot can move a little bit side to side. And then we got rotation. So we can move also, moving our ankle around side to side. You know, another thing we can do with our foot and with our wrists is we can do internal and external rotation. So you can see I'm kind of taking my palms and let's face them towards each other. And then try to get both your palms facing away from each other and just rotating. But look at what other muscles in my body are having to get involved with that. Now I can try to do this without a lot of shoulder, but I can't do it without elbow. Do you feel that in the elbow? Same thing with our foot. We can take our foot and we can turn our foot in and we can kind of turn our foot out. And that starts to get our knee involved, kind of like the elbow. Do you know in the lower part of our arm here, from elbow to hand, we have two bones in this part. Did you know in the lower part of your leg, from your knee to your foot, two bones? And they can move around each other a little bit. They can kind of work together in a way with the ankle and with the wrist. It's really, really cool. But we got to train it for that. And that was really obvious on Saturday when we went bowling. And again, working with my buddy Austin, he normally uses the ramp. And today we said, let's go ahead and try using our strength, using our pressure, using our muscles. And he was able to do it. But again, it takes a little bit of time. It takes a little bit of thoughtfulness and really getting the body to do kind of what you need it to do, working on that over time. It is, absolutely. Karen said our body's so neat. Our body is so neat, everyone. It really is. It's why I like to do the things I do, and it's why I am the way I am. I used to not know about any of this stuff. And when I was in the Navy, that's when I learned about fitness and being healthy and being strong. And I was just 20 years old. That was 20 years ago. And so what I learned was all the neat things that can help you to live very long and also live very healthy and to have a lot of fun. Because if you're healthy, you're going to have the opportunity to do fun things. And we never want you to feel like you can't do something. We always want you to feel like you can. And just like Austin with the ramp, he didn't think he could do it. I did. Everybody else believed in him, and he believed in himself too, and he did it. And now he knows, just like Nick with the sandbag on his head. Now Nick knows that's something he can do. Let's have a sip of water, everybody. I'm just going to check the room over here. All right, I'm just going face yoga. Oh my gosh, Tracy's in the house, and I saw Alicia's in the house. What do y'all think about a martial arts challenge today? Maybe we could do a round. Maybe we could do one round. Let's see what everybody thinks about that. And if we want to do that, maybe we can have me, maybe Alicia. And if anybody else wanted to join in the spotlight, we can do our own styles. We can do martial arts. I'd also like to do a round of jumping jacks for us to maybe get our heart going. And you know what else we should maybe do is maybe a round of the boxing pattern. And that's also going to help to get our heart going. Some of these things are going to help us out. Again, we're on a holiday week, and some folks are going to be eating more calories this week. So that means more energy is going to be going into their body. We want to make sure we increase that energy coming out of our body too, the energy that we're using. So let's start off with jumping jacks. Let's have me and Bernie do a set of jumping jacks. Bernie, let's do a set of jumping jacks to 55. And then after that, we're going to go and do the face yoga. And then we're going to do boxing combo. And then we're going to do martial arts battle. We'll do the boxing combo so everybody can get ready. Bernie, are you ready for 55? All right, she's looking ready, taking a deep breath in. Remember, everybody, we're going to be bringing those arms up. Go ahead, Bernie, count it down nice and loud.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jumping.
Remember to breathe. And, oh, she's moving her chair. She's getting her set up. And we're going 3, 2, 1, go. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Go, Bernie. 5. Everybody. 6, 7. Yeah, Rose. 8. I can see your arm. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Go Bernie. 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Go Bernie. 7, 28, 29. Arms up. 30, 31. There you go. 2, keep that going. 3, keep it going. 4, keep it going. 5, arms up. 6, 37, 38, 39, and 40. Here we go, everybody. 41, 42, 43. Go, Bernie. 44, 45. Arms up. 46, 47, 48, 49, and 5 more. 51, 52, 53, 54, and 55. Ooh, check your heartbeats. Boop, boop, boop. You're going to feel it increase a little bit. What's really important about the heartbeat, remember, it's not just about getting it going. It's about how fast you can get back to your normal level. So imagine you had your heart was beating, and say it normally beats at about 60, 65 beats. And then you do an exercise and now it's beating at 120. So that's double the heart rate. Well, that's a good thing. It's not a bad thing. But what you want to pay attention to is how quickly do you get back to feeling like you can start doing things again. You know, with a lot of exercises, we will get ourselves physically tired to where our body, it's going to really want us to stop. And what does your body want you to stop and do? Who knows what does your body want you to stop and do? This goes to the other question I had earlier, is what does our body want when it's moving? What does it want more than anything when it's moving? And how can we give it to it? Sometimes if we don't, the body's going to say, you have to stop because I need this. Oh, Karen's close, but it's not water. We can go for quite a while without water, but what can we not go very long for? Sometimes even 30 seconds. So Ben's saying rest, but why does the body want to rest? What does it want you to do? Even though you're resting, you're still doing something when you're resting. Right now, we're all doing it. Oxygen. Sophie's got it. Nice job. So remember, your body's going to want you to stop so that you can breathe. It's so you can breathe, because the oxygen is actually going to be the fuel for the muscles. And that's called aerobics. A lot of people have heard a lot about aerobics over the years. There's been a lot of aerobics. There's aerobics classes, there's aerobic activities. And aerobic means with oxygen. It means that we're doing that process using oxygen as the fuel. Other exercises and things we do, we might not use oxygen for that exercise, or not as the primary source of fuel. We have other things in our body. We have a couple other fuels that we can use, but we don't normally use those as much as we use oxygen. So let's see if we feel that when we do our boxing combo. We'll get a little fast on it. Let's go ahead and move our face around. So with the face yoga, we're going to think about 3 areas of the face. We have our jaw and our cheeks. We got our nose, and then we have our eyes and our forehead. So let's start with the jaw. And again, we're just going to kind of, in the beginning, just work on opening and then closing. And if you want, you can kind of give it like a real good smile. So we're going to open, close with a smile. You can close without a smile. Open, close. Let's go one more. Close. All right, so that was opening and closing. Now we're going to go side to side. And you can do this with your mouth open or closed. I told you we're going to make some funny faces here. I love it. And look at that. Look, you can see. You can see muscles that are attached to the jaw moving in my neck. All right, what about if I try to move my nose around? Forget about the mouth and the eyes. Don't worry about them. Just think about your nose and try to move that nose around. Maybe side to side. Think about the nose. Other things are going to move. Don't worry about them moving. Focus on the nose. Let everything else happen. Maybe go up, down. Or can you move your nose around in a circle? If you are trying it, you are going to be feeling muscles in your face. If you're watching me, you're probably also going to be feeling muscles in your face because you're going to be laughing so hard. And that's okay. Let's go ahead and try maybe with our forehead. So let's go ahead and try bringing our eyebrows up and then maybe squinting down like we're closing our eyes. I can't see anybody anymore. I've got my eyes closed. And then I'm going to open up again. I'm going to bring them up, down, up. So again, I'm starting to feel this now right here in the front. My frontals, down, up, down. It doesn't matter where my eyes are looking because it's what I'm trying to do up here. Down. Now let's try to move our kind of forehead around a little bit. So I'm kind of shifting my eyebrows over. I'm going like up to this side, up to that side. Maybe you can see it. It's hard to see. I have my eyes closed right now. And I'm moving my forehead muscles. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Wow. Who's feeling that kind of right up in here right now? I am. I felt muscles in my neck, in my jaw, in my cheeks. I'll tell you what, trying to make a circle with my nose, I don't think I made anything like a circle, but I engaged all of these muscles that are all around my face right here. You have so many muscles in your face, and you're able to engage those. But again, it's going to take some thought, and it's also going to take you. And you got to do it because it doesn't matter. You got to not worry about what it looks like. You know, some exercises, they might look funny, but if they give you a good benefit, then it's going to be worth it. And if you can help somebody else have a laugh, that's okay. That's not a big deal. They're not laughing at you. They're probably thinking, you know what? That guy has really nice, strong facial features. Wow, that girl's, you know, her face looks really great. She looks like she's got great skin and great features. Well, it could be because you've been exercising your face. Remember, there's face yoga. We got eye yoga. We have over 20 yoga exercises are now on the app. That today we went over the 20 yoga exercises mark. I'm super proud of that. We have over 260 exercises that are on the app. And you know, not only Coach Emily, but we got Nick. He's in a lot of those. Byron, you're in some of those. We got everybody on there. So it is just so great to be able to share that with you. Let's go ahead and do our boxing combo. Let's get ready for it. And then we're going to bring up a martial arts challenge battle. And you can do whatever kind of martial arts you want to do, or you could do the boxing combo because it's got some good moves. So we're going to go slow, and then we'll speed it up and we'll go a little faster. And remember, for the knee and the kick, if you want to switch those up, do a high elbow and a karate chop. All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1. So we're going to go punch, punch, hook, hook, uppercut, uppercut, down punch, duck, duck, block, block. And then we got elbow, elbow, high knee, high kick, high five, low five, and clap. All right, that was the slow version. We're going to speed it up a little bit now. And we'll probably keep it that way where we duck, and then we'll do the 2 elbows. I think we've switched that up in the past, but hey, when you're going up against Alicia, you got to be ready for anything. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. A little faster. Go punch, punch, hook, hook, uppercut, uppercut, down punch, duck, duck, elbow, elbow, block, block, knee, kick, high five, low five, clap. Round 3, here we go. Punch, punch, hook, hook, uppercut, uppercut, down punch, duck, block, elbow, knee, kick, high five, low five, clap. One more time. Let's go as fast as we can go. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and punch, punch, hook, hook, uppercut, uppercut, down punch, duck, duck, elbow, elbow, block, block, knee, knee, kick, kick, high five, low five, click. Whew. All right, again, check your heartbeat. You should have a little bit of an increase to that heartbeat. Again, that's okay. We're going to monitor it. We're going to take a break, have a sip of water. And then next up, let's go ahead. Let's bring up Nick. Let's bring up Byron. Let's bring up, if anybody else wants to join us too, we can have more than 4. Let's bring up Alicia. Nice job. Evan's getting ready. I see Evan in the move, on the move right there. We got Alicia coming up. There she is. All right, Alicia, we're going to do martial arts battle. Let's go for a 3-minute battle. And here we go. We got Nick. We got Byron. All right, Alicia, get us started off. We got to start off with our bow. So we're about our friends over here to Nick and Byron and to Alicia. Do your bow kind of at the hips. And we're going to get ready. Here we go. Bringing out our moves in 3, 2, 1. And here we go, everybody. Bringing out those martial arts moves. Alicia starting off with some blocks. Byron's got the blocks. We're all kind of blocking each other right now. How great is this? Oh, Byron's trying to get a move in. Nick's going for the high knee. Oh, Alicia with the big kick. She's got the double kick going, everybody. Nice move, Alicia. She just got me and Nick with the double kick. Keeping it going, keeping it blocking. And now I'm going to go into some punches. I'm going to go in, me and Byron. And oh, Nick's going in for protection mode. I like it. Nick's smart right now. Oh, Alicia just got another big kick. Keep it going, Alicia. Look at her. Oh, my gosh. With the left foot going straight up to the side. I'm going into blocking mode now. I'm going for my blocks. I got to protect. Nick's trying to get those kicks in. Nice job, Nick. Keep it kicking, Nick. Keep it moving. Byron's grooving. Byron's sitting down, and he's getting us. Nick's going into the block moves. I'm going to go for a knee. And then a knee. I'm going to go for a bunch of knees. I'm going to get my knee going up. There you go. Nick's going for some knees. Alicia's on the ground. We got Byron. He's sitting there. He's bringing in the left, in the right, in the right, in the left, in the left, in the right, in the right, right, and left. And here we go. Alicia's back up. Try those uppercuts and the down punches and the big hooks. There you go. Oh, Sandy just got me all the way from Chula Vista. Good job, Sandy. Wow, I felt that one. Oh, I'm going back into blocks. Oh, Nick, he's bringing that foot up. He's got the kicks going. And we got to stay in shape. Here we go. Bringing up the knee. Going for a high kick. And some more blocks. Keeping it going. We got 1 minute to go, everybody. 1 minute. 1 minute. Keep going, Byron. Keep going, Nick. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. Here we go. I'm going through the whole boxing pattern right now. Moving around. Moving around. Got my knees. Got my kicks. Look at Nick. He's in the low squat. He's in the turtle position. And he's going to jump out Ninja Turtle style. Here we go. High five. Oh, no. He said no. He kicked my hand. High five. Oh, Byron slapped it away. Alicia's on the ground. She's getting everybody off the ground. Here we go. We got, let's go 15, 14. Come on. 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, nice job. Look at Nick. He's going out with the big side kick. Nice job. And Alicia pops up. Everybody, great job. Again, doing a bow. Or bow over here. Or bow over here. I like it. And we did our pressure. You can do a pressure bow. Nice job. Everybody's bowing. There you go, Byron. Woo, everybody. Wow. Exciting. Again, not feel your heartbeat. This is all about our heartbeat. It's all about getting our, not just our heartbeat, but it's about cardiovascular health, combining with our muscular health, combining with our mind, and getting us to be able to do all these kind of moves. Now, you saw right then and there, me and Byron and Nick and even Alicia, we weren't really thinking about everything too much. We were just kind of going with the flow. So some of the training that we had done earlier in the workout and earlier in the year, some of that training, it kind of comes in. And that's what's providing us with our moves. Who saw me and Sammy? Me and Sammy at the end, we were hitting the speed bag. Who else was hitting the speed bag? I saw Sammy was getting it. Who's ever done one of those before? We hit the speed bag. It just keeps going. And you're bum 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 bum. Everybody should know about that. So again, we were having some fun with it, just coming up with whatever we were coming up with. But at the same time, we're getting the cardiovascular exercise. We're getting our heart to beat. We're also getting our body and our mind to kind of make some connections with some movements. And what's really fun, and like Nick, I saw he was doing it, and I know Alicia was too, is really moving your body all around. Nick was down in that crouching turtle pose. That's a great exercise, everybody. Nick got all the way down into that crouching. I call it crouching turtle because that looked like it perfect, like you're in a turtle shell. Nobody could get you, Nick. And again, that he just put that together. He just decided, I'm gonna do this move. I'm gonna squat down. I'm gonna bring my elbows up. And that is a wonderful way that Nick is showing us how his exercises are now becoming things that he doesn't have to think too much about. He can do it pretty quick. And if he sees somebody else, he's able to emulate that very quickly because his body and his mind, they have great communication now going on. Nick, I'm really proud of you. You did an excellent job on Saturday, everybody. Nick was there bowling with our Waves for All bowling group on Saturday, and he did a terrific job. Me and Nick, we worked together the whole time, and Nick, not at the end, he was up there. I mean, he was getting the ball. Everybody knows the ball just shows up, like pops out of that hole. Who's been in a bowling alley, They got the machine with the ball. All of a sudden, you're standing there, and then a bowling ball just pops up out of nowhere. Well, so Nick was there getting the ball using pressure to push on the ball when you're lifting it up. You don't want to drop it. They're heavy. It's a bowling ball. So he was picking it up, two-hand pressure, just like we've been training, then carrying it on over to the lane, then using his lower body to get himself down close to the lane so that he could give it a push and a roll and get it to go all the way down to the end of the lane with enough force to knock down those pins. Nick, you did a really good job. He had a great score. We had a lot of fun. Me and Nick, our buddy Austin, our buddy Albie, we were all on a team together. And then at the end of it, we got to get our buddy Rob, who he's like a professional bowler. He came up and he showed us how it's done. The ball was spinning all around. He was getting all kinds of strikes. He got a lot of strikes. And it was great, everybody. So again, if you ever have a chance, we're coming up into fall. We're coming up into a cold kind of season. And even here in San Diego, everybody, they're talking about us having a lot of rain. So for looking at indoor activities, some people might think of bowling and they're like, that's not like football. But I'll tell you what, there's a lot of really good exercises you can do in bowling. And it feels real good when you knock all those pins down. Even little baby Sophia, who doesn't really understand what's going on, she got happy when she saw her ball roll down there and knock down the pins. She got a great big smile on her face. And so there's something about playing sports and doing activities, especially something like that, where it can make us feel real, real good. Are we going to have Bernie do the breathe motto at the end? Does that sound good, Ben?
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's have Bernie do it on Wednesday. I was thinking about Lorraine at the end.
Oh, yeah.
All right, let's do it. All right, Bernie, you're going to do it on Wednesday, okay? Be ready for that.
Wait, I was thinking about Pat because Pat has somebody with him.
But they did it Friday, Sophie.
Yeah. Let's have Lorraine do it today, and then we'll have Bernie and my mom maybe do it on Wednesday.
Okay.
Does that sound good, Lorraine? You ready? Okay, Lorraine's ready for it. Let's do it. Good call, Ben. All right. Lorraine, go ahead. Take it away.
Okay, breathe in the good. Breathe out the bad. Breathe in the happy. Breathe out the sad. Breathe in your best. Breathe out the worst. Breathe in your power so you reach your goals first.
Oh, wonderful job, Lorraine. That was excellent. Very, very good. Breathe the motto. Thank you, Lorraine, for helping us with that. And maybe this week we can get Lorraine, we can get you to do some leadership for us too. That would be awesome. Everybody, again, great workout today. Thanks to our co-hosts. We had Ben, Carrie, Karen, and Sophie. And here, real quick, we got one more special. She was crying because her dad was on there, so she got a little cry eyes, but she wanted to see her dad. And so say hi. Say hi, everybody. All right, Bloom kisses.
Hi,
5,
Sophia.
4,
No, John, I'll
3.
see you Wednesday, 11 o'clock. I do be in the beginning.
You got it. You know it. Here we go, everybody. Give them kisses. Go. Mwah, mwah, mwah. 5. Count it down. 3,